Hi, I'm Captain Meme, and this is the hint video for the Ghug Gambit puzzle. This video will contain 5 hints, each one more helpful than the one before. So, let's get started with hint number 1. Your focus for this puzzle needs to be on how to defend Tunis. That's the only centre that's under significant threat. The moves shown here form a stalemate line, preventing France from being able to advance anywhere on the east side of Switzerland. And by moving the spare units in Venice down to Rome, you'll be able to block out any French unit that tries to attack either Rome or Naples from the Tyrrhenian Sea, because you can always predict which centre he'll be going to. Therefore, this question really boils down to, how do you prevent France from taking Tunisia? Because a unit can't cut support against itself, a unit in Tunis will never be able to cut support from the Western Med or from North Africa against it. That's important because it means that you can't afford to let France into the Tyrrhenian Sea. Including Tunis itself, there are 5 provinces that can directly attack or defend Tunis. These are Tunis, North Africa, Western Mediterranean, Tyrrhenian Sea, and the Ionian Sea. France has units attempting to enter 2 of these provinces this turn, and one of them you can't do anything about, the unit moving into the Western Mediterranean. The English Channel Fleet will also move around to the Mid-Atlantic and then into North Africa, which is problematic for you. If all 3 of these fleets reach their intended destination, then there'll be nothing you can do to stop the French fleets from taking Tunis, since you'll only have 2 units adjacent to it at most to their 3. The only one of these provinces that you can stop them getting into without losing Tunis is the Tyrrhenian Sea, so you cannot allow them to enter that province. And knowing this, there's only one possible move for the Ionian Sea this turn. You have to bounce France in the Tyrrhenian Sea. Let's skip ahead to the French positions in the next phase. As you can see, the French fleets are in the Western Mediterranean, Gulf of Lion, and Mid-Atlantic Ocean, since you bounced them in the Tyrrhenian Sea last turn. The same reasoning as in the last hint still holds. You can't afford to let him into the Tyrrhenian Sea. However, now he's got 2 units adjacent to it, and you've only got 1. It doesn't seem possible to stop him from here, and you'd be right. With the current position of your units, you can't do it. You need to somehow get another fleet past the Ionian and adjacent to the Tyrrhenian in order to stop him. There's no way to jump fleets over the Ionian, but there's an alternative way to do it. You might have just noticed the units in the Aegean Sea changing colour, from Russian to Austrian. What's this changed? Well, suddenly this puzzle isn't possible anymore. What could a Russian unit there do that an Austrian unit couldn't? Figuring that out will lead you straight to the solution of the puzzle. As it turns out, there is a way to move a unit into 2 different provinces in the same turn, depending on what you define as a turn. If you define this turn as the movement phase of Spring 1911, then there's no way to order it into 2 different provinces. Doing so would just cause it to be invalid and hold. However, if we define this turn to be everything that happens between the start of Spring 1911 and the start of Autumn 1911, there is a way to order it into 2 provinces at once. How? That's up to you to figure out.